Hi and welcome to class today. Today we're going to be doing a full moon practice. This is going to be an ambitious practice. Maybe you can set some goals and intentions in the practice. Really connect with finding strength in this practice. That will help you kind of propel yourself into your goals. I recommend if you use props regularly to pop some props in. Otherwise, I don't teach with them in this practice. And we're going to be starting in an all fours position. Coming into your all fours position, you're going to have shoulders over the wrists, hips over the knees. I want you to think about tucking the tailbone under, belly button towards spine. Look towards those thumbs, press through the hands, shoulder blades come away from each other. Take a long inhale here. Exhale. Come into the body, press through those hands a little bit more. Inhale. And exhale. One more. Inhale. And exhale. If you're hypermobile, maybe you have a little bend into the elbows. We're going to drop through the belly, lift through the gaze. And exhale, spine towards the sky. Keep going, finding warmth through the spine as you lift through the gaze. Shoulder blades come away, come towards each other even. And as they pull away, see if you can tuck through that chin, belly button towards spine. Keeping that flow. Maybe you're finding it in your own breath. Inhale. And exhale. Tucking through that tailbone, spine pushes up towards the sky. One more round. Take it slow. Inhale. Exhale. From here, we're going to keep going with the cat-cow, but we're going to find some circles. So we're going to shift the weight through the fingers, we're going to drop through the belly, and we're going to bring the ribs and hips over towards the right side. Slowly swing it around over towards the left side, feeling into the belly as it drops forward as you come forward. As you come back, think about arching the back, tucking through the chin, finding that cat. Keep going. Inhale. Exhale. Breathing it in, spine towards the sky. Exhale. Belly comes around the other side. Now finding one more this direction. When you drop down through the belly, we're going to bring it other way this time. Press through the hands, fit into the wrists. One more. Inhale. And exhale. Slowly come back to center, finding that neutral spine, tabletop position. Send the right toes back behind you, tuck through them, feel into the calf, take a long inhale. Now you could keep this foot down and find these push-ups, or you could lift up and slowly send the weight forward through the fingertips, bend into the elbows, hug into the ribs, find your nose towards the floor, send it all the way up. Slowly exhale, bring it down, push it up, inhale. Exhale. Couple more. You've got it. We'll find 5. And then slowly we're going to press it all the way up. We're going to then bring the leg over towards the right side, tap through the toe, and then that leg's going to come up and over, crossing over that left leg. We'll keep it going. Couple more breaths in and out. One more time. Over towards the right side. Over towards that left side. Press through the toes. See if you can rock a little bit of weight back into it. Feel into it. We're going to bring the hands over towards the left side of the mat. Feel into the right side. Body inhale. And exhale. Tuck through the chin. Notice how you feel here. Inhale. And exhale, walk the hands back to center, press through the back toe and shift through that front knee so it comes up towards the front of the mat to find your pigeon pose. So you can find a little bit of a stretch through the hips. Inhale, lift through the gaze. Exhale, fold over. So feel into that hip a little bit more. If you need that block under your left bum cheek, feel free to take it. Inhale. Exhale. One more inhale. And exhale. Slowly walk the hands back underneath. Drop that left leg back and we keep the right foot over by the left side of the mat. You're going to open, turn through the inside of the right foot and open up into your side plank. Plank with the leg down, take a long inhale. Exhale, crunch the elbow towards knee, knee towards elbow, send it away. Couple more. Hug it in and then send it away. Hug it in, elbow touches the knee, send it away. One more time. Bring it together and then send it away. This time we're going to slowly grab for the outside edge of the foot. Press hand into foot, foot into hand. Open the heart center. See if you can really find a bit of a back bend. Maybe the head kind of comes back. Inhale. And exhale. Slowly hug heel towards the bum and slowly rock back onto all fours position. We're going to bring the left toes out behind us this time, just direct into the back of the leg. Breathe in, breathe out. Think about those elbow creases facing towards the front of the mat. Breathe it in. Strong through the core, feel the belly button up towards the spine. Lift through the leg, bend through the elbows, hug elbows in towards the ribs, push up. Inhale. Exhale. Few more, just take it slow, pressing through the hands. One more time, and then slowly as you push all the way up, this toe's going to go all the way over towards the left side, bring it up and over towards right side, up and over left side, up and over right side. Keep it flowing. One more time, over towards the left side, over towards the right side, tuck through the toes, feel into that hip. See if you can just notice how it feels. Walk the hands over towards the right side of the mat, and then feel into the left side body as you look over your shoulder. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. Place the hands back to center. Then you're going to press through the hands, tuck through the back toes, get some pressure into those left toes, and walk the right knee up towards the top of the mat as you slowly bring down the hips. Forearms walk forward, forehead to the mat. Inhale, exhale, let everything go. Finding your pigeon for 2 more breaths here, feeling into the stretch of the hips. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. Place the hands back onto the floor. We're going to slowly press up and bring that knee back underneath the hip so you can slowly open up. Find your left hand up towards the sky, stack shoulders on top of each other until you find your side plank on the other side. Look up towards that left thumb, inhale. Exhale, see if you can lift through the straight leg, bend elbow to knee, knee to elbow, send it away. Bring it together, send it away. Bring it together, send it away. Slowly grab for the foot behind you. See if you can press foot into hand, hand into foot, open the chest up. Inhale here. Exhale, slowly let them go. Let yourself turn all the way back to center and then slowly come back to center. If you need a child's pose, take your child's pose. Otherwise, come up into your downward facing dog. Lift through the hips and tuck through the chin. Look towards those thighs if you can, or up towards the navel. Inhale here. Exhale, press left foot into the floor. Bring the toes up towards the sky on the right side. Inhale. Exhale, knee towards right elbow. Hug it in. Send it away. Knee towards left elbow. Hug in. You've got it. Send it away. Knee towards nose. Hug it all in. See if you can arch that back. Tuck the toes under on that left leg and turn through the foot. So you slowly can stretch out through this right leg. Find your fallen triangle. You can lower the foot if you need to. Inhale, lift through the hips if you can. And exhale, we're going to send it all the way back up into your 3-legged dog. Inhale and then exhale. Hug the knee into the chest. Place the foot behind or in between the thumbs. Step that back foot a little bit closer to the front foot, so you straighten out through the front leg. Hands can lift up. Maybe they come into opposite hand onto opposite elbow, or maybe they way down to the floor for your pyramid pose. Feel into that front hamstring. You can always step that back foot a little bit further away if you stepped it too close. Inhale. Exhale. Press through the feet. See if you can lift up through the right knee. Inhale. You've got it. And exhale. Press through the front foot. Right hand comes in front of the right foot, and you're going to lift through the left leg and turn through the torso, stacking shoulders on top of each other. Top hand lifts up towards the sky. See if you can lift through that back leg a little bit more. Maybe those fingertips are grazing the floor for your half moon. Maybe you can pick up through that bottom hand. Maybe you have a block as well. That's a nice option. If you want to add on, you can slowly see if you can grab towards the foot today. Ooh. And then hug heel towards the thumb, then let it go away. I didn't think I was going to get it then. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe it in. Breathe it out. You've got it. Inhale here. And then exhale. We're going to send the foot all the way to the back of the mat, but don't let it plop down. Let it come down with control as you bend through the front leg and you turn through the hips. Come onto the heel. Maybe you're on the toe of that right leg. Maybe you come onto the heel of the right leg. Find your Skandasana. Inhale. Exhale, turn back towards the front of the mat for your runner's lunge. Inhale here. And then exhale, send it back, downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale, lift through the left leg, point through the toe. Breathe it in, breathe it out. Inhale, knee towards the left elbow. Send it away. Exhale, knee towards the right elbow. Send it away. Knee towards nose, hug it in, knee up towards the chest. And then you slowly can stretch out through this right leg. Find your fallen triangle. You can lower the foot if you need to. Inhale, lift through the hips if you can. And exhale, we're going to send it all the way back up into your three-legged dog. Place the foot just behind the hands. Straighten out through both legs. Heel of the right foot onto the floor. Find your pyramid pose. Remember, your hands can lift up, opposite hands to opposite elbows, or you can slowly weigh down towards that front leg. Feel into the hamstring a little bit more. Lift through that front knee. Breathe it in. Breathe it out. One more. Inhale here. And exhale. We're going to slowly find left hand in front of the right foot. Come onto the fingertips. Lift through that back leg. It naturally lifts for me. And then you're going to slowly bring that top arm up. Sometimes the hardest part is lifting the gaze up towards that top hand. Lift through the back foot. See if you can find your expression. Inhale. Exhale. See if you can maybe lift the heel towards the bum and slowly find the hand towards the foot. And then open the shoulder up. Inhale. Exhale. You've got it. Inhale. And then exhale, don't let it shoot away, let it go out with a control, and then weight shifts onto the back foot, and you come back down, Skandasana. Whoop. Inhale here, remember your hands can be on the floor, you can lift up through the heel, breathe it in, and then breathe it out. You're going to slowly way back over the other side and come to your runner's lunge. Inhale here. And exhale, send it back, downward facing dog. Right foot lifts up towards the sky, steps just behind or in between the thumbs. Find your runner's lunge, find your low lunge, come onto the fingertips here. Now you have two options. Wiggle that front foot forward and you can slowly find the stretch here. Now, so wiggle that front foot towards the left side of the mat. We'll bring the hands into the inside, lizard lunge. Open up the hip and just breathe into it. Maybe if you feel ready, you can bring your forearms to blocks or towards the floor and weigh down through the torso. Inhale here. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. One more. Inhale here. And exhale, slowly press through the hands, wiggle that foot towards the center of the mat and slowly press through the hands or through blocks, and you can wiggle the front foot forward and the back foot back, and you can slowly lower down through your version of splits or stick with a half splits, whatever feels more comfortable to you. Slowly letting the legs stretch out away from each other, toes stretch out, breathe it in. Breathe it out. You do not have to find the full expression of splits. You might lift up through the torso. You might way back through that back foot. One more. Inhale. And as you exhale, wiggle the front foot forward, wiggle the back foot back, an easy way to get out. And then plant through the hands, take it back, downward facing dog. Lift through the left leg and step it just behind or in between. Find your runner's lunge here. Inhale. Exhale, hands will then wiggle inside, that foot will wiggle outside and open up the hip. Breathe it in here. Exhale, let it go. Relax the shoulders. Inhale, one more breath in. Exhale. Slowly, maybe you've gone onto those forearms. Could you press back up onto the hands? We're going to wiggle that foot in and we're going to slowly straighten it out, either half splits or full splits if you'd like. Inhale here. Exhale, way over that front leg if you're in your half splits. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And as you exhale, place the weight back onto that front foot. And we're going to slowly step back, all fours. Rock the feet to the side. Rock yourself onto your back, hugging the knees and towards the chest. We're going to keep the right knee towards the chest, left leg goes out long. Breathe it in, breathe it out. Nice twist here, open through the right arm, bring the knee over towards that left side. Get heavy through the leg. See if you can keep the shoulder of the right arm onto the floor as best you can. The arm can either be out long. If you haven't got the room, maybe you cactus the arm. Inhale here. Exhale. Slowly turn through the hips. They plant back onto the floor. Switch it around so that the right leg goes long, left leg goes into the chest. Other side, knee over towards the right side. Want to bring that left arm out. Find the stretch. Keep the shoulder onto the floor. Breathe it in. Feel into the glute. Breathe it out. Inhale. And exhale slowly. We're going to come over, plant through the feet, way down through the whole body. Hands go out long. Take a long inhale. Exhale. Let it all go. When you're ready, knees hug in towards the chest. Rock maybe side to side for a minute and slowly lift all the way up. Hands come to heart center. However the flow went, see if you can just let it go now. Thank you for letting me guide your practice. The light in me sees the light in you. I hope to see you in the next one.